morning. So, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Yonko Under Grace. The topic for today is breaking free from addictions. So, I got a couple of questions from some persons. I'll just read it out to you. This one says, I'm struggling with masturbation. How can I stop? So, if you're struggling with masturbation, which is an addiction, the best way to stop is get busy, because oftentimes an idle mind is actually the devil's workshop. So once you're less busy, this could expose your mind to thinking about doing things that you normally might not find yourself doing. And so I would always advise that you get busy. Getting busy will put your mind, it will put it away from thinking of such habits. And yes, you could also go out more often instead of staying in an enclosed place. Excuse me, please. Instead of staying in an enclosed place, because that could always channel your mind towards thinking of such acts, like I said. And then another point is you need to stop watching pornographic movies and magazines, because yeah, most times you only think about doing such acts like masturbation when you expose your mind to sites that have these movies, that's pornographic movies. And then once you're watching, obviously you could go into the act. um, so try to stay away from sites that have such movies. I know it's an addiction, so it's difficult to do, but you could try to stay away from them. Try not to surround yourself with magazines that are pornographic or have pornographic images. If you have such magazines, do away with them, discard them. It's always not easy to do, but discard such magazines, and I bet you it will help you to stay away from masturbation. Another one I would advise is, usually I always tell people there's nothing God cannot do. So put it to God in prayers, because He's is the ultimate. He answers all prayers. When you tell Him, this is disturbing, you do not want to find yourself in this act. Please help me. You pray about it. God will answer. He has strange ways of answering, and He could make you feel irritated with such act. Maybe for instance, anytime the feeling comes, you pray about it, a short prayer. He will make you just not want to do such act. You would find yourself being irritated. And just like I said, there's nothing God cannot do. So I always advise people, put it to God in prayers. And then there's another question. This one says, I've been struggling with drugs, and it's really disturbing. I need your help. Okay, like I said, whatever form of addiction you're going through or having to deal with, most times it's idleness. So an idle man's is, sorry, excuse me, an idle man is actually the devil's workshop, like I said earlier. So you need to get busy, get something doing. Um, get to meet friends, expose yourself to going out more, with to environments that obviously do not bring such sensations. And more so, watch the company you keep. When you're dealing with drug addiction, oftentimes it has to do with the company you keep. Because if most of your friends are smokers, or they are dealing with substance abuse, there's no way you wouldn't find yourself in such situation. You would always find yourself in such situation. So I'd advise that you stay away from friends are that abuse drugs in whatever form. Try to stay away from them. get new friends, make friends that are not smokers, that are not into this habit. I bet you it will influence you a lot. And then another advice I would ask is you could seek rehabilitation, go to a rehabilitation center. I learned from questions that I asked that there are injections, there are drugs that can be administered, or medication that can be administered to people who are struggling with substance abuse, and it would make them also feel irritated. They wouldn't want to have anything to do with drugs, because once they are being given such medication, it cleanses their system first of all, and then it starts to make them not to want the feeling of drugs. It's usually not easy. Even going to rehabilitation is not easy, because sometimes people are like, uh, I don't want to find myself in such places. But I bet you at this point you have need for help and support. So I would ask and recommend that you visit a rehabilitation center. Um, Lastly, like I said earlier, even with in the case of masturbation, there's no there's even as with drugs as well. There's nothing God cannot deal with. So put it to God in prayers. God is also able to do that which medications can do. Like God could make you feel irritated. He would change you. He would make you change your clique of friends. He would just put you away from anything that will make you want to self-induce yourself with induce yourself with drugs, or go into substance abuse. So I'd advise you pray. When you pray about it, God would answer. So it was just two questions I got. I hope I have been able to answer your questions. So like I said, I'm actually new in this. That's YouTube. I would keep putting up as many videos as I can, but you need to encourage me by um, commenting, watching. Sorry, yeah, liking the video. If you like the video, actually, please indicate. This will actually encourage me to want to make more research and answer more questions that the viewers will put to me. um, I hope that I've answered correctly, or I've tried to deal as much as I can with the two questions that were put up to me